What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is August 11th, 2022. For reference, we are still mining Ethereum. It is still mineable. This might end up being like a joke if people like years from now they're like, yeah, we're still mining it too. Yeah. Anyway, but before we get too far off, 3090 Ti. For some reason, I've had a wave of people asking me about 3090 Ti's, and I'm like, I can talk about it. I can show their performance, that kind of thing. I don't personally have any because I don't think they're necessarily a great value. I'm not going to say they're a bad value, depending on what you want. But for mining, it's not exactly the card that I'm jumping out there trying to go run down. Doesn't mean it's not a good card, though. So let's take a look at what they're making and go from there. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, these numbers are subject to change at any time. This is me speaking as of today, right now. And just for reference, Ethereum is $1,899. Bitcoin is $23,900. Ethereum Classic is $41, and Litecoin is $61. Just to put a little bit of context behind here. So we're on whattomine.com. I like this website, not sponsored by them, but it gives you some good ideas of what cards are making. So 13090 Ti, straight up mining Ethereum while we still can, is doing $3.54 a day. If you have your power at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, it's profiting $2.70 a day. So that's the top performer right now on a 3090 Ti. It's still doing really good on other stuff. Ethereum Classic, it's doing 283 a day before power. Raven Coin, it's doing 283 a day before power. But yeah, nothing else is coming close to Ethereum. If we look at, we're going to buy a 3090 Ti right now. Price wise, just straight up buying one off of the internet, you're looking at about $1,300. That was about the cheapest one I saw that was on Newegg. So yeah, this one's actually on sale. $12.99. It's $199 off EVGA for the Win 3. That's actually a really nice card. So 3090 Ti. So you're looking at $1,300. We're not even going to take tax into account, and you're doing $2.70 a day. Let's say you have free power. Some people do. We'll just say that. So you got your $1,300. We're going to divide that by $3.54. So if mining held out what it's doing right now, which it never does, it always goes up, it always goes down. It would take you a little over a year for that 3090 Ti to pay itself off. Obviously, we can't mine Ethereum for a year. At least we don't think we can, because it's about to go proof of stake. So it will have to switch over to other algorithms. And in my opinion, it's hard to take any of these other numbers and really extrapolate them out long term, because there's going to be a huge amount of profitability volatility. Profitability volatility. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Whenever Ethereum does go proof of stake, they think it's going to happen now on the 16th, and we'll talk about that in another video. They're actually moving it up 3 days from the 19th to the 16th of September. So we have right about a month left, but I don't think any of these profitabilities are going to be anywhere. They're going to go crazy in the beginning when all the hash power comes off of Ethereum. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I've jumped over early, and that's great. But 95 to 99% of people have not jumped over early. So it's literally gonna be like a tsunami tidal wave, just absolutely clobbering these things. And I'd say it's probably gonna take at least a few weeks for profitability to settle out on stuff, because it's just gonna get hammered right away. But I don't know. It's gonna be crazy times. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. After proof of stake, some people are gonna make a lot of money. There are going to be people that absolutely just kill it. And then there's going to be me, probably missing the train like normal. But so you're looking at about a year return on investment. Obviously, you can't mine it for a year. So you're actually looking at probably a longer return on investment. So would you buy a 3090 Ti? Probably would say hard pass, because we're apparently on the cusp of 40 series, and that means if you really want a 3090 Ti, there's probably going to be price cuts. But I think for like mining wise. It just ain't the card. You know what I mean? It ain't the card. Like you can get almost all the performance of a 3090 Ti from a 3090. You know? Oh well. Anyway, I was just kind of just doing the video to kind of clear things up because everybody's like, oh, top card, top of the line card, top of the line card. Another thing that a lot of people don't take into account, the 3090 Ti's don't suffer from it like the 3090s do. At least I say they don't. I haven't checked into every card, but the fact that they have memory chips on both sides, I think that helps. But the memory runs really hot on the 3090s, the 3080s, 3080 Ti's, 3070 Ti's. Memory runs really, really hot on those. I imagine if you don't get a good 3090 Ti, the memory can run hot on those too, and that hurts hash power significantly. So you may be paying for, and I've known a lot of guys go out buy a 3090 and that thing only hashes 85 to 90 mega hash because they got to tear it apart, do thermal pads, do all this crazy copper shimming stuff. It's not just a straight up plug and play get max hash card. And that's another reason why I've just never, like, I've had 3080s, I've had 3090s, and I've just never really loved them because they're not set up for mining. Not saying that the 3060s and 3070s are. They just don't run as hot. They don't have as much thermal load on them, and I kind of prefer them. I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Founders Edition 3060 Ti's are still probably one of my favorite cards. Now, the fact that the 3060 non Ti's are all non LHR because they're unlocked and they get 50 mega hash and they're becoming very cheap. That's kind of like an awesome entry level card. But we could talk about GPUs all day long. If you are interested and want me to do a video on a specific GPU, kind of like I did today on the 3090 Ti's, comment it down below. If I do own it, I'd be able to like actually show some hands-on kind of stuff. But if I don't, we can at least still take a look at the numbers and see how it stacks up. So it's a weird time talking about ROI on graphics cards because we literally don't know what's going to happen in a month. Like, we think we know, but we don't know. Nobody knows. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all have a good night. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Peace, deuces, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.